Low Melt here, and today I'm reviewing Denzel Curry's "Melt My Eyes to Your Future." Right. So this is probably his best album, from what I've heard, but also like the most boring. But it's good, right? It's good. Now, by the way, I do have scripts up here from ChatGPT, but I'm not just like copying the entire thing. I'm just kind of like looking at what's. I'm just like going off what he's saying, and because these are based off of my notes. Said shit, and they're just like compiling it all. And I'm just kind of like going through. Anyway, this album, it has some very good production flows. They can be insane, but one problem is when you try to have like a chill song, but also, I mean, a chill album, but also like a lyrical album, which honestly, I I tried to look at the lyrics. I didn't really see it as that much lyrical. I didn't go to Genius or anything, but I did listen to it, and I did have the lyrics up through most of it. So I'm up here like trying to find any lyrics, but it's also hard to just like. But when you're doing that, it's hard to like flow into the chillness of this. Anyway, starting off with the first track, "Melt Session 1." There's some deep synths and hard drums. No, like it's chill. It's just talking about stress, right? And judgment and lifestyle. Not like ASAP Rocky cloud rap, but it's still like a vibe, right? Uh, I'm feeling it. Actually, I'm not gonna rate each song. I'll just wait until you see the final album. Anyway, Walkin'. This is probably off the bat second track, best track in the album, right? Because I feel like the rest of the album, it goes through the idea of like the world just being like this disgusting thing. Like it's just saying, by the way, humanity is dumb, right? And Walken is the only one that I feel like really expands on that in a poetic way, right? And also the delivery on the second half is very good. Best track on the album, right? Worst comes to worst starts with an intro that gets these like there's old school like record scratches, right? And like he's just talking about like death, struggles, and life problems. I mean, it's okay, but chorus is the chorus is like very layered. Like it's like when you're trying to make something in BandLab and you're like, okay, this is two little tracks, and then you add like a 7 tracks, and it's just like everywhere, right? It's just instrumental, instrument, right? And uh, yeah, I'm feeling my bad. Anyway, John Wayne, John Wayne, it has a great transition into the song, and there's a gunshot, so I thought this was about to be one of the hype songs, but it's not, and that's fine. I mean, I don't really care. That's more like Zatoichi and Sanjuro, which are way later in the album, right? And I don't need everything to be hype. I'm good with chill rap. I just think this is still kind of like boring because it doesn't really get you to float much because it's trying to be lyrical. So it's not really good. I don't really say it's a good idea to have it this very chill. But I mean, when you're trying to go at this angle, it does kind of have to be more chill because it's not like you also can't go into Denzel Curry like demon mode, right? but it's got good moments, but John Wayne feels like kind of scattered. And since it has a name, I thought it would kind of just be like a story, but then I figured out it was John Wayne as some sort of like cowboy from a show or something. I don't know, like gunslinging like I'm John Wayne or something. The last starts with this like underwater audio intro. Why is the intro the best part of this track? I'm being dead ass. And then it goes into like the Cold World themes again. The intro and chorus are just the best parts, right? But in the outro, it was good, but like it was kind of just dizzying, like because it was his vocals just constantly like in my headphones, like just traveling right and left, like right. And also something I'm noticing, the there's like these very like ghost lady vocals going out throughout the album. They're kind of getting repetitive at this point. But anyway, mental they're back, they're following me. The flow starts getting good, but then motherfucker cuts it out because, of course, we can't have good flow on this album. I'm kidding, but yeah, we had to cut out the part where he was about to lock in, right? Because of course it has a nice message, but I don't really feel like it hits. Yeah, Troubles finally gets some energy back, but it's just talking about money coming from like the bottom and the problems with the earth still existing. uh Denzel was great on the beat. The beat's great. I was loving this track, but then T-Pain, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was. Why the get the fuck off, T-Pain. Like, holy shit. Anyway, this had Jid. I'm a pretty big Jid fan, right? So I thought this was gonna be more hype one, but nah, it's not even good. I mean, I mean Jid, he has it's good, it's good. My bad, but Jid starts off with like the intro or verse. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not good. And then there's like some other features. There's like 5 other features for some reason. Denzel Curry goes into the chorus, very, very good chorus, like, ain't no way, ain't no way. I don't remember exactly how it was because I did this yesterday and I just woke up. But, or I listened to the album yesterday and I just woke up. But, anyway, X-Wing, he kind of just finally remembered he's Denzel Curry, right? There's like a trap beat. He's like, he's not trying to be deep with this one. He's just coming out swinging, right? Angels, the ghost vocals are returned. Have returned. I am genuinely at this point. I don't think the album is about the problems with humanity. I think the album is genuinely about Denzel Curry being chained up by the ghost lady vocals because they're restraining his demon side and he can't be hype, right? And then at the end of the album, he finally broke out with Sandro and Zatoichi, and then he just got exhausted with the ills. My bad. Uh, yeah. Angels, they're back. Is chill and meaningful, but it doesn't really evolve at all for me. The Smell of Death. There is like this like metal song intro, and then it just went to chill rap again. Like, so it kind of baited me there. But it kind of gave me a break because it's kind of an interlude. It's not really much going on there, and I did kind of need an interlude because this is kind of packed, right? Sandro, this is the first like, this is the first high energy song of the track, unless you compare, unless you're, well, I mean, X-Wing is kind of high energy, but this is the first, like, Zoo high energy track. But, the flows are insane, and 454 comes out, and, what the fuck are you doing? You're worse than T-Pain's feature. Get the fuck out, 454. I don't even know who you is. You don't even have letters in your name. It's like math. Like, why are you putting names? Why are you putting the other thing in this? You suck. My bad. I don't know anything about 454, but I fucking hated that feature. Still fire though. So Toichi, probably my second favorite song on the album, just because it gives me like a time to just kind of be hype. But I mean, I know, like, I'm not trying to be like one of those motherfuckers who just only want the hype shit. And I appreciate the album for what it is, but I'm just saying I just like how the high energy of this one, right? Because I don't feel like the chill energy of the other ones were really executed that as good as the high energy ones like Zatoichi, Sanjuro, and X-Wing. And then the ills, yeah, he got tired after escaping from the female ghost vocal lady, right? But overall, Melt My Eyes, Your Future's a great album, actually. I know I've been kind of shitting on it, but I've been saying the bad things about it more than I've been saying the good things about it, in my opinion. Right. The production is amazing. Denzel's flows are great. And when the idea connects on Walken, it's really good. If we would have kept the evolution on Walken throughout the album, it would have been like rated probably higher. Problem is, some tracks they just circle back to the same ideas without expanding at all, right? He just kind of floats into other things. And anyway, I'm feeling a 7. I'm feeling a strong 7 to light 8. Anyway, bye bye. Would you rate this album in the comments? And what should I review next? I won't review it next, but I will put it in the queue.